I moved from San Diego, California to the small little town in the Boise, Idaho area called Nampa, Idaho. Now, when I moved here, my uncle, who actually lives in North Idaho, he wondered why the heck would I move to Nampa, Idaho? He's been here for 30 years, and Nampa is just a small little podunk town, right? In this video, we're gonna dive into why I moved to Nampa, Idaho, and why you might consider moving to Nampa or one of the other suburbs here in the Boise, Idaho area. So let's dive in. I'm a third generation San Diegan, born and raised there. My dad was born there, my grandmother was born there. Her parents came to San Diego to farm, and I grew up in a blue collar family in San Diego, very invested in San Diego. I built high rises down there, owned a brewery in San Diego, sold real estate in San Diego. And then finally, I realized it was time for me to move my family out of California, to get away from the politics there, get away from the rising costs, the rising crime, and move to a better place to raise my family. And we found that in Idaho. We had looked at other states like Texas, Tennessee, Florida, but ultimately we decided that Idaho was best for us. We just felt that Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area in particular, where a lot of our friends moved, it was just kind of a concrete jungle, urban sprawl, not a whole lot of nature, and we love getting out into nature, getting into the mountains, getting to the river, getting to lakes. We don't have a beach here, but we traded the river for the beach. We also thought about Tennessee and Florida. We just couldn't handle the humidity and how hot it gets there and all the bugs. So if we decided that Idaho had that mixture for us, that dry climate that we're used to being in the West, does get very hot, does get kind of cold, I'll touch on that, and it has great access to nature. So living in Nampa, Idaho is not that little podunk town anymore. It's actually a growing, booming town. In fact, it was named the #1 boom town in America in 2023. Now, Nampa was kind of a railroad town. It was built around the railroad tracks. There is a little downtown area and it's starting to get revitalized. And the core around the railroads is a little rundown, a little old. You're gonna find a lot of smaller homes there. But we didn't move there. And where you might be looking is probably more in the outskirts of Nampa, where you have the brand new homes being built. We moved into a brand new home. We went from renting in San Diego, just throwing money away essentially, to buying our own piece of property. That was a beautiful brand new home, 4 bedrooms with an office, 4-car garage for under $500,000. So that's why we moved to Nampa. We were looking at places like Meridian, but for the same exact home, we were gonna pay at least $100,000 more. So living in Nampa, you are going to be a little more removed from things. It's about 20 to 30 minutes away from downtown Boise, about 20 minutes away from Meridian, maybe 25 depending on where you're going, and about 30 minutes up to Eagle. We love going to Eagle. We absolutely love spending time along the river, the Greenbelt, and the great restaurants that are in Eagle and Meridian as well. But we were willing to trade a little bit more of a commute to get to those things for a more affordable home. Now, even though we live in a brand new subdivision, we live really close to a lot of farms. So actually driving into Meridian, into Boise, we rarely take the freeway. There's only one freeway that cuts through the Treasure Valley, I-84. So we typically go ahead and just take the country roads, 2-lane country roads, look at the farm fields, look at the little ranches, look at all the farm animals, the horses, the cows, the goats, the chickens. My little kids absolutely love pointing those out as we're driving around. So if you're looking for a slower pace of life, frankly, anywhere in the Boise, Idaho area is gonna be great for you. But an area like Nampa is gonna be a slower pace of life than a place like Meridian. So a lot of my clients looking to move here are looking at Meridian first, and then oftentimes they do take a closer look at Nampa or maybe even Caldwell because it is a little bit more affordable. So a little more bang for your buck, trading a bit of that commute for affordability and a slower pace of life versus the busier, faster paced area of Meridian. Now, if you are looking to move to Nampa or anywhere else here, like I said, I moved here from San Diego. I know what it's like to relocate here, and I help so many people relocate here to Idaho. I love helping people like you and you and you and you. And right now I'm working with about 100 people looking to make the move here in the next 1 to 2 years. So all you gotta do is reach out to me via phone, text, or email. Contact information is on the screen below or in the comments section and description. Love to talk with you. We'll jump on a Zoom call and figure out exactly what is the best time frame for you, the best type of home and best area for you to make the move here to Idaho. Now, as I mentioned, Nampa has a great little downtown area. We love spending time here. We love the block parties that occur in downtown Nampa on Thursday nights during the spring, summer, and early fall. There's also a Halloween event that, in fact, we're going to tonight as I'm recording this video, taking off shortly for that. And you get to meet the fire department, meet the police officers, and there's classic cars, there's live music. It's basically a little festival environment every third Thursday from the spring through the early fall. There's a few little restaurants down here that we really love going to, like Holy Cow, get a great burger and beer, or Mesa Tacos. Good Mexican food, not quite Southern California Mexican food, but really good margaritas for sure. Nampa also is home to the Stampede Rodeo. It comes around once a year. It's a great event to take the family to. Very Americana. They pray before it starts. So it's quite shocking, actually, coming from California, where you simply would never see that happen. Nampa does have Lake Lowell for boating and some fishing as well. There's actually a bird preserve around it, so no homes can really be built right around that lake. So great recreational activity right here in Nampa. Now, the homes that you can find in Nampa that you're probably going to be looking at, if you're looking for a new construction or a very new home that might be a resale home, are certainly going to be more on the edges of Nampa, where all these newer homes are getting built right now. That's what I bought into, and a lot of my clients are looking to buy those types of homes as well. They're much more affordable depending on the type of home you're looking for and the builder that you're looking for. They're generally going to range from the very high 300,000s up into the $600,000-$700,000 range. Now, if you're looking for an RV garage, a little bit higher end home, then you might be spending more in that $700,000 to $800,000 range. However, there are some builders that do offer RV garages still in that $550,000, $600,000 range that you can find in Nampa. A lot of my clients really love the RV garage. I don't have one yet, but I am looking forward to eventually getting a home that will have that as well. So there's just a wide range of affordability with great new home construction options here. You've got a wide range of builders building here in Nampa. You have Tresidio Homes, Toll Brothers, Lennar, CBH, Hubble Homes, and some smaller custom builders as well. I specialize in helping people buy new construction. I actually have a master's degree in construction management from USC. I used to build high-rise. I know all about the construction process and can guide you through that step by step. Make sure we get these inspections done, hold the builders accountable to actually deliver a high-quality product to you that you're going to be happy living in. So if you are looking to buy new construction, please make sure to reach out to me first so that I can represent you with that builder to make sure that they deliver a quality home to you. Now, something you need to know about Nampa is there is a sugar beet factory here. So you might have watched other videos that talk about this. There is a smell associated with that sugar beet factory. Now, what's interesting, they did just install a new digester that is supposed to help break down some of the byproducts and get rid of some of that smell, but I don't think it's gonna go away completely. It basically smells kind of like cooked peanut butter. It's not terrible, but if you live near it, you certainly will smell it. So that's gonna be north of the freeway in North Nampa. You do get it a little bit down in South Nampa every once in a while, but relatively faint. But I have clients that have moved in near it and they don't seem to mind it too much. So just keep that in mind. You're also gonna get some smells from the farms that are around here. Generally speaking, it's gonna be the fertilizer smell, not the manure smell. But every once in a while you get that wafting over. I don't particularly mind it too bad because again, it's more fertilizer than manure. So it's not overpowering, but that is something to keep in mind when living in Nampa. Now, shopping in Nampa, we do have a Costco, we have a Home Depot, Lowe's, Target. That's all located right on the border of Nampa and Caldwell. So effectively shared between Nampa and Caldwell. So you don't have to go all the way into Meridian to go to Costco. However, if you do want Trader Joe's, you do got to go into Meridian to get that. That's very near the Village. And the Village is a fantastic outdoor mall that I love going to, my family loves going to, and a lot of my clients love being around as well. Now, a lot of my clients want to be in Meridian because they want to be near the Village because it reminds them of Southern California. However, depending on your budget, you may want to trade being right next to the Village for being potentially out in a place like Nampa or Caldwell for a little more affordability. That's an overview of Nampa. If you are looking to make the move here, just reach out to me via phone, text, or email. I'd love to chat with you more about helping you actually make the move here to Nampa or anywhere else in the Treasure Valley. If you're wanting to dive in more about the Treasure Valley area, watch this video right here. We dive into more depth about living in the Treasure Valley area, and I'll see you on that next video.